A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Hurts now from the gun. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
180.
On first down, here comes Brooks. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Great. Set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that game. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Great. Set.
Back to throw. Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Cap, on anyone, yeah? Delta.
Brooks finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Penix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action. Here's Penix. Hit it out right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
An option give to Robinson. Escapes the defender. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. first down from the 42.
Good, set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now Hurts. They set up the screen. Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
180. Alpha.
Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. It's his running back. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There's a counter give to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. Back to Pitts it goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back for their first points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The kicker on
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Collins got it left side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing from the gun here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A nice Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar Knights.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
70, 18, 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Working quickly here.
And the Texans, first down. It's a gain of 17
On
yards.
first down, Hurts.
First down, Houston.
That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hurts throwing again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
No, toss that. 63, 60. And anyway,
Looking to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Again, Penix to the air. They look underneath here. Robinson. And this is taken ahead to the 42. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Robinson running his own read. He's rifle halted after a couple of yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
So first down from the 41. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's running en route. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Etienne on third down. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
7, go!
Penix working from the gun. Here's his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Penix here from the gun. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chain! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Come on, set.
Penix on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Rookie's extra point is good. And the Falcons chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Warren with the return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
That's our own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Going to defender, we've got foot race. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Great. Set.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6-yard gain on the play. The game will be a 1st down, Texans. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Into the red touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's go now.
Penix now to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences.
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Warren with the return here. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. Cuffs. This is Xavier again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the gun, they give to Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Time and again, receivers would tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Don't go, Trimmer.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Getting out to his left. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down around the 34. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Texans up by 6. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He gets them to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Penix now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is cut for a score, and we are
playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 29.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Brooks. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Design keeper here for Hurts. So the Texans come away with the road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down.